Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be installing this Kohler 3-in-1 multifunction shower combo kit. Essentially has a handheld version of the shower head and then something that stays on the shower, and you can use combination of both or just one depending on the setting you put it on. So let's install it and see how it looks. Taking this out of the box. Got the satin nickel, brushed nickel finish. It's a lifetime finish guarantee or warranty from Kohler. So Kohler is definitely a good brand. If you have any issues, they are happy to send you a replacement. All right, let's see what else is here. You've got the fixed shower head here, and you can change the angle on it. So as you can see, you can change the angle on that. This is the handheld shower head, and it's fixed to it magnetically. So you don't have to, muck around trying to find how to hang it. It just kind of magnetically sticks there. It's a pretty strong connection here. I'm gonna put that to the side for now. All right. Lots of packaging material here. On the back here, you have the stainless steel covered tubing for the handheld shower head. And you actually have Teflon tape included, so that's a good thing Kohler did. So you don't really need to have your own or buy your own Teflon tape. They've included it, and there's nothing else in here. Before you install it, you have to take the old shower head off. So as you can see, this old shower head has a flat part, so you'll be able to use a wrench or something like that to take it off. There are various different tools you can use to take off a shower head. So some people tend to use something like this, but as you can see, it has this serrated notches inside. They can scratch up your shower head mount over there. You can use something like this with a flat wrench. This is not going to scratch up anything. Or I've in the past also used something like this. This is like a glass jar opener. And if it's not tanged very much, you can get away with using something like this to open it up too. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So loosen it up. Once you have it mostly loosened, you can use your hand to loosen it the rest of the way. Be mindful of the stream of water because I'm now wet. All right, first we're going to put a bunch of Teflon tape on here to help you create a good seal. You want to be generous with that. I mean, they give you all this tape. You could always use it on the future projects, but that should be enough. We're going to connect this part first. So this is free spinning, so you're not going to have to turn the whole shower head as you're attaching. You're just gonna hand tighten it first. Again, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So just gonna hand tighten it first. It might be a little harder to get those first threads going because of that tape. And you have to push on the shower head a little bit to make sure it's getting on the threads. So I'm still not on there. So as you can see, those tape. The tape can make it difficult for the threads to get on. That's why you want to be generous, but not too generous. Like 2 times around is probably enough. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard for you to get the threads to go back on. So. Okay, once you have it on, with hand, use a wrench to tighten it all the way. Be gentle when you're using your wrench. You don't want to scratch up the back of your shower head. So you're going to turn this up so that the water is going up, and then you can turn on the shower head and make sure that there's no leak back there. If there's no leak, I'm going to turn it back off, and we'll just turn it down so that it drains. and we'll go ahead and attach the handheld shower head. There's no Teflon tape needed for this part because it's just plastic on plastic. You're just gonna twist one end of the pipe onto the shower head or handheld shower head, and then the other end down here. And you don't need to use a wrench or anything. This just hand tightens, and it's just plastic on plastic, so don't go too hard, you could break it. And then once you have that, this is how it goes. So let's turn it on. As you can see, it's it's spraying water just fine. There's no leak from here, there's no leak from here. That means it's tight enough. If it's twisted down this way, it's just the handheld. If you go to the middle, it's going to be the standing shower head as well as the handheld. And if you go to the top, it's just the top one. So, and if you just stick it up there, that's it's just going to hold it in place. It's pretty tight. Right now, the tube is kind of deformed, but over time, as it hangs there, it'll go into a normal shape. As far as the main fixed shower head, you can actually change the angles of this as well. So it can go from essentially rain shower pointing downwards to pointing all the way away. You can't change the angle side to side, so don't break it trying to do that, because that's why you have a handheld. So if you need to go side to side, you just go this way, but this one can angle from up to down. A couple other things about the shower head here is when you're using the handheld, and if it's mounted, the force is too high. So as you can see, the water is going past me, and it's mounted pretty high. But it does have, it's supposed to be held in hand when using. It does have other sort of massaging controls, things like that you can try. Mist control. This is the mist feature. It's pretty cool. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with this one shower head. So I do like it. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.